celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone and I offer tarot readings just like this one, as well as other spiritual videos, and I always offer energy healing in each of my tarot readings. So today I have for you another pick a card reading for the week ahead so that we can find out what energies are surrounding us in the upcoming week. So for you guys, I have 4 piles for you to choose from. We have pile number 1 with the Malachite stone on it. Pile number 2 has a Pyrite stone on it. Pile number 3 has a Labradorite stone on it. And lastly, pile number 4 has peach moonstone. Alright, so if you want to take a moment, take a look at each of these piles. Maybe even pause the video if you need to, take a few deep breaths, and then see which pile you are most drawn to. And once you have chosen the right pile for you, you are going to head on down into the description box below and check out the timestamps there so that you can go directly to your personal reading. Now, if you are drawn to more than one pile, you are more than welcome to watch multiple readings because there may be multiple messages out there for you with the week coming up ahead. You know, there may be some other messages that you need to hear about the energy surrounding you for the upcoming week. So do whatever you are called to do and whatever resonates with you. And also just keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all the messages may be for you. There may be messages mixed in here for other people watching the reading, so just keep that in mind so you just can let go of any of the messages that do not resonate with you. Always use your inner intuition and your inner guidance. Okay, so with that said, let us get started. I will see you guys over at your reading. Awesome. Okay, hey group 1, hey all my celestial beings who chose pile number 1, welcome to your reading. I have your pile right over here with the Malachite stone on it. So let's dive right in. Let's see what energies, what messages we have for you for the week ahead. Let's just dive right in first to the tarot cards. We have the King of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Six of Cups. We also have the Strength card. All right, for the week ahead, I'm seeing that you guys are going to maybe meet up with some old friends, some people from your past, maybe even an old partner or relationship, like an old romantic partner that you had in the past is going to come back into your life somehow. I'm also seeing that this week is really a week for you to kind of see something in a new light. Now, you may be changing perspective on a past relationship or on a person even from your past who's coming back, and you maybe gain a new insight on who they are and see them differently. And I'm seeing too that you are having the inner strength card coming through. So this maybe is going to be a transformative week for you in the sense that you may be kind of you may be like taking a 180 approach on something that you just weren't expecting. And it may take some inner strength to kind of work through that new thought process, that new idea that you have. And this could be, I'm seeing, as a result of either receiving a gift or receiving information from somebody, or actually physically meeting up with them from your past. Now, with the Six of Cups, we're also seeing that some of you guys are going to receive maybe a nice gift, maybe an inheritance this week as well. But I'm seeing that you are going to be receiving some kind of charity or offering from other people that is just going to be very kind and really like an unexpected abundance that is coming towards you. Now, this type of abundance, this gift or whatever you are receiving, could very well be the thing that is going to change your perspective on a situation. Now, this could be a complete change of perspective on your life situation currently and entirely. So that could be the case with the Hanged Man. You don't really know. For some of you, it may be a very extreme, like, aha moment where you're just like surprised that you didn't see something in a certain way, and now you do, and you just understand it on a very deep level, or just understand it on a different level or different way than you did before this week. So those energies are coming towards you, and the reason that they're coming towards you is it's almost going to make you feel it. For many of you, this is going to make you just feel more empowered. It's going to make you feel maybe you are getting money, and then therefore you're going to feel like you now have more power, more strength to continue forward in whatever you are working on. So you're going to get that backing. You know, I also seen that for some of you, you may have put some feelers out there that you're going to receive messages back from about. So for example, if you maybe have been setting things up for your business and putting things out there for your business, that you're going to start receiving money in return, or some sort of abundance in return because of what you have put out there. So I'm seeing that with the Six of Cups. There is a possibility of receiving something as a gift, as a charity, as some kind of gift, as some kind of offering to you that you really just weren't expecting. It's going to change your perspective on the situation, because I feel like maybe you've been a little emotional, or feeling like, you know, emotions coming up surrounding your current situation. Because of that, you may have lost some of your motivation, or you may have felt like you weren't seeing anything come about from what you have been putting out there. Then you may also be reaching out to an old partner. Now, maybe you are feeling kind of sad or let down by somebody who has not been returning your calls or returning your text messages, or something like that, where you're just kind of like feeling like you have to give up about that. But you may actually receive a response this week, which is going to really make you think like, well, maybe this relationship or this friendship or whatever that is, this partnership, is not over yet. So maybe there's a possibility that new things are coming in for you because this person finally returns your attention back to you, so that you hear back from them and you reconnect with them in a new way. So that, yeah, you're going to feel like strength coming back, strength returning to you, where you're really having the ability to feel motivated once again. So let's take a look at your oracle cards next. We have change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Now, what I'm really seeing is that you're transforming. You know, this change that is happening is not really a change too much on the physical level, where you're finding like your whole life is changing. I'm not seeing that for you, group one. I'm actually just seeing a change in perspective, which is going to be very transformative for where you are at currently. So if you've been feeling a little down, or you've been feeling kind of stuck, this is really going to help you change perspective, and so you can actually begin to regain that motivation that you have maybe been lacking on, or feeling like you don't really have the inner strength to keep going forward. But this week is going to help you to regain that. And those changes that happen, you know, the changes in your physical, those changes that are either happening within you or from somebody else, is really going to bring that new spark of passion, new spark of inspiration and joy into your life. So just welcome in the changes that are happening, be open to them, and also be open to those messages that are going to really kind of jumpstart your perspective and help you move forward and say like, hey, okay, not all is lost. Like, I know what to do next now, or I am welcoming in new people. Or even you may be welcoming in old people. So when it says here, it says let go of the past, maybe there was a past situation with a particular person. Maybe this was a family member or a past relationship or something like that, where you kind of like were holding on to something that had happened, or even if they were holding on to like a argument that happened or some situation. But now you're going to be letting go of that and seeing things at a new perspective. And that's kind of the change happening within you, is kind of releasing those old situations from the past. And also the emotions that has caused you, some of the pain and emotional pain that has caused you. So let's see, next we have kindness. Live with compassion, open your heart to all life forms, be an angel with hands. Yeah, I'm really seeing like kindness from others coming towards you. This may be from somebody who has previously not been very kind to you, is now coming forward and coming back in a new light, or you're almost like kindness is being shared between you and this other person who was in your life, then they were away, and now you guys are just kind of coming back together to offer forgiveness, or even just offer kindness, because the Six of Cups could just be kindness in the essence of it, and not necessarily a actual gift. It could just be being compassionate and empathetic to somebody and where they are at now. So it's really going to change your perspective on the whole situation. And lastly, we have union. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. So again, I feel like you're reuniting with somebody who maybe has been disconnected or out of your life for a while. You're almost going to be able to forgive them and really grow together, or even just be able to kind of like accept where they are right now. But with this union card, we're really seeing that you're like you're coming back together with an old friend or with an old relationship even possibly. So be careful, you know, always check with your own intuition of what feels right for you and what you think is the best for your highest good. And even ask your guides or your angels to kind of help you through this process, because you know, this person may have done you wrong in the past. I'm seeing with the King of Cups, this could be a male figure. It could be your father, or it could be an old relationship as well. Either way, it could be a female, but it is a masculine energy. And it is showing, you know, somebody who has been emotionally maybe hurt by this person. So ultimately, it's really going to be up to you what resonates with you moving forward. So let's just pick one more Unicorn Oracle card, just to see if there's any final messages, you know, if there's anything that I miss that group one needs to know. Let's find out. Okay, love from your parents. Okay, so yep, I'm seeing that this final card, love from your parents, many of you, this may be a falling out with your parents, and this love is coming back into your life. Maybe you're kind of, maybe they are seeing things from a new perspective as well. You know, the Hanged Man energy is coming through here to kind of flip things on its head. So to kind of say like, hey, you know, things have been this way for a really long time, but the energy or the situation is just going to flip around. People are going to see things in a new light, and you may actually just need to, you know, gather up your physical strength, gather up your inner strength, and move forward. But I am seeing with union that for many of you, this is going to be a reunion with whoever you have been kind of had a falling out with previously. So this is a change for the good that is happening for you guys. And I am seeing that love from your parents. It does say no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. So this message is for those of you, you know, who maybe have had a falling out with your parents, or it is reminding you that if you have lost a parent or a parent has moved on, they are always with you. And my condolences to you guys if that is the case for you. This message is coming through for you to let you know that your parents always love you. They are there for you no matter what, and they're going to help you with this inner strength. Call upon them, you know, call upon your angels, call upon your guides to help you through this week for any kind of things that you need inner strength for this week. But ultimately, I am seeing that this is, you know, change is going to be very kind to you this week, and it is going to make everything seem so much better. You're going to just have a whole new outlook on your life. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this weekly reading. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if it did resonate with you. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, join our family of celestial beings, and of course, hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time I post a new video, which is every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who have chosen pile number 2. I have your pile right here with a pyrite stone on it. So let's just dive in and see what energies and messages I have for you from the universe, from the cards, all about your upcoming week. Okay, let's dive right in. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. And lastly, we do have the King. And lastly, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so right away I am seeing that there's a lot of abundance coming to you this week. I'm seeing like you are just going to be in your vibe right now at work or on a project, or kind of like making things happen for yourself. So something that you've been kind of working at for a really long time is really starting to grow, and you're going to start seeing the results of it. So I feel like you've kind of been setting yourself a schedule, or if you have not, now is a good week to start doing that. So this week is all about really setting your intentions and being consistent about them. So that could be creating like a routine or a regimen, some kind of schedule where you follow it. So this could be a really good planning week for you. I'm seeing with the Hierophant card that it's a really good time to kind of take your ideas or things that maybe you've been kind of working on and have been putting energy towards, and if you have not done so already, it's a really good time to sit down and start to create some order to maybe some chaos. If you guys have kind of been like trying a little bit of this and putting a little work over here and then like trying something over there, and you haven't really focused on any one thing in an orderly way, then this is a good week where you should sit down take some time to stop kind of working so hard and really organize your thoughts, organize your plan moving forward. And I think the energy of the Hierophant is also going to bring you that kind of drive to begin putting things into order and coming up with a really awesome plan for yourself. And I'm also seeing, though, with the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and also Knight of Pentacles, we're seeing that if you have been putting in the work in, if you have been kind of putting it out there, that now is a really good time to start creating. So the manifestations are going to start coming through for you. And I'm seeing like you're really going to be rewarded and happy with the results of all the hard work that you have been putting out there. So really, you know, we're going to start seeing things grow. We're going to start seeing things coming into fruition. The seeds that you've already been planting are going to start growing. And in order to kind of keep the momentum up, it's a really important time to create a really good schedule for yourself. Because also, if you have been overworking yourself, if you've been putting too much effort into this and not taking enough time to really sit back and plan and organize yourself, then you may have felt a little chaotic, or you may have felt like you've been putting so much energy out there, but nothing is really coming back. So this week, the idea, the energy, the lesson behind this week is really going to be all about creating structure and order so that you can really start to see your energy and your efforts really come to life and manifest for you. So the key for this week is going to be to focus and to organize yourself, organize your things in a very material way so that you have like a really awesome plan moving forward, because the work that you are doing is going to have positive results, and it may just be kind of lingering underneath the surface if you haven't had a really good focus on where you're putting your effort lately. So this is going to be the energy for this week. Let us take a look at your oracle cards next. We have partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So another message for this week, maybe part of kind of getting yourself in order and really structuring your time is going to be to delegate some things or get some help from somebody else. So you may need to work with other people in an organized way in order to see things start to grow, in order to see things kind of come together for you. So this week you may already be partnering up with some people. So you may find that people come into your life who are going to help you and aid you in moving forward. And I think some of the obstacles that you maybe have been kind of stuck on, things that you weren't able to work through, are going to be resolved through the help of other people. So be on the lookout, be open to welcoming in people into your life who kind of want to help you, who are going to reach out and want to help you work on your projects, want to help you make your life a little easier and really overcome those blockages or obstacles that have been coming up for you. And next we have strength. You have courage, you can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. So for you guys, yeah, I'm definitely seeing that, you know, you may have been going at this for a really long time. You've been putting the work and you've been putting the effort in. And you may be wondering, like, why is this not resulting in what I wanted to result in? You know, you feel like the more work you put in, the more work that has to happen. And it just feels like you may be spinning your wheels. So that is why the energy of the Hierophant is coming through to say, don't give up, you know, just keep going, find a way to manage your time so that you can really continue working on what you care about. And the strength is backing you, you know, it's going to take some strength to keep going forward, but it's that last push, you know, it's that last push where you really put in that final effort to see the results. So it's like the cards really want you to remember, like, don't give up now, you know, gather yourself up, take some time to do some planning, figure out where you could use a little more help or a little more research. You know, you may have to go back, you may need to research a little bit more, may need to gain some knowledge and some advice from maybe somebody who's been doing this for a while. You know, reach out or even kind of look up online, see other people who are familiar maybe with your industry if you are starting as an entrepreneur or whatever you're trying to complete and grow and expand on. You know, you may need to take a step back this week, gather up your strength, really refocus your energy, or even just learn how to kind of organize it in a way that is going to be even more efficient for you. and then, you know, dive right back into it and keep going. And lastly, we have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. You guys, as I said, you know, that anticipation, you are so close and you have been working so hard and you've been doing really good work. You've come so far, you know, don't stop now. You have really been putting that effort in, and really the only thing kind of keeping you from it is just to regain your strength, take a step back. You know, there may be some things too that the universe is waiting for you to have a better plan for before they start to give you more. So what I mean by that is maybe you're about to like explode, or your creation or your business is about to blow up. But the universe is kind of waiting because it secretly knows that you need to better plan for something, or you need to rethink something or some part of your business so that you are prepared for when it happens. So all this anticipation of what is to come, something wonderful is really happening underneath the surface, and you're about to really reach a new stage in this process. And first, for this week is a time for you to maybe take a step back. You know, don't work so hard this week, but more take it as a chance to figure out like an order and a structure to what is ahead and to what is to come. So think and plan as though you are already having this huge business or this huge success or this huge result from what you have been doing. Plan as though you already have that, and what are the things that you need to think about before that happens? What are the, you know, little details that you have to really polish and make perfect so that when you finally reach your goals and you are really running a large business, or you are really getting new clients or new customers, or whatever you're working on, even if it is at school and you've been working on a project and it's just you have not gotten it finished yet, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to do that or how you're going to create something. Really, what this week is bringing to you is the final details and the final polishing up of your project, your ideas, so that when everything comes to play, when all the puzzle pieces really fit together, you are going to be completely ready, and you're going to have a final finished product in whatever form that takes, but it's going to be ready. And you are going to be ready because you're going to have your life in order, and you're going to really have that schedule. So for some of you, maybe you haven't been keeping to a schedule, or maybe you've been kind of overwhelmed and you've kind of lost track of your plan or your, you know, big planning. Because you remember, make sure that you plan ahead, and you plan like years in advance, and then you have a plan that's more months in advance, and then you have a plan of your day-to-day schedule. So it's a good idea to take a step back this week and figure out what each of those will look like, and then kind of go back and continue to work hard, because whatever you're anticipating, that is going to happen, and you're so close to being there. Okay, so we are going to pull one more oracle card. A unicorn oracle deck. Let's take a look. What does group 2 need to find out? What is the final message for group 2? What does group 2 need to know for the week ahead? Okay, yeah, great. All right, so this card fell right out for you guys. It is teamwork. So come up with a plan this is, again, we have partnership and we have teamwork. So teamwork says work with others to make this situation come about. So if you haven't even thought about it yet, you may be in the need of some help from others in order to make this come together. So maybe while you're planning, somebody is working on something else, or maybe if you're asking the advice of somebody who maybe has more knowledge on this situation. I'm seeing that they may actually be more familiar with this, and you start reaching out for assistance and for advice on what to do next. So if that is the case, or if you are just maybe starting to form a team, it may be time where you need some help from other people in order to get that final stretch, you know, to make it there, to make it to your goal. You are going to maybe need a few people around you to help you out. So Group 2, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope these messages resonated with you. Please, please, please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. That helps me know that you are enjoying my content, and I will continue to make these weekly readings as well, which is kind of new for me, and I'm trying them out every week. So I do hope you are enjoying them. Comment down below if this reading resonated with you. And lastly, if you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. And lastly, hit the notification bell so you are always notified when I post a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you have an amazing week, and I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who have chosen pile number 3. I have your pile right here with the Labradorite stone on it. So let's see what messages are in store for you for the upcoming week, and we'll dive into the tarot cards. All right, let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Emperor. And lastly, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, you guys. You have a really great, exciting reading coming up for you for this week. I'm seeing that some big changes and new beginnings are starting for you this week. Maybe a new job, but maybe also like a new career, a new project, something that you're working on. Maybe you are starting something big at school, or a new opportunity is coming to you. So depending on that, I really see that with the Ace of Pentacles, this is the start of some major abundance coming into your life. And I'm also seeing that you are planning ahead. So this is like a long-term success that we were talking about. This is like going to last you and bring you some great things for years to come, well into your future. And I'm also seeing that there's a beautiful balance here between, we have the masculine energy of the Emperor. Now the Emperor brings you a lot of abundance. It could be success, it can be money, it can be career, all kinds of really amazing things that are building a strong foundation in your life. So think about the manifestation of all of your big dreams coming to you. That is the energy of the Emperor card, and that is the energy for your upcoming week. So a lot of the things that you have been maybe working on or putting your energy out there are going to start coming into fruition this week, and it's going to be a long-term receival of things that you've been waiting on for a while, but you've been putting the work out there. You've been you've been planning, you've been thinking, you've been focusing on it, and finally you're starting to see it come in. And I'm seeing with the Queen of Pentacles, like just this openness and this nurturing nature about you, where you are really welcoming in this abundance to yourself. So this is a divine feminine type energy that we have with the Queen of Pentacles. But she is very grounded, and she also does represent like the openness to receiving what the Emperor is actually manifesting. All right, so that's a great balance you have between the masculine, the divine masculine, and the divine feminine as well. So this could also be a relationship in the physical. I'm seeing that this could be that you guys are maybe coming together, maybe buying a house together, or maybe you yourself are buying a house, or creating a home, creating a solid foundation for your life that is going to lead to success, lead to a firm, reliable, and really supportive atmosphere in your life. So these are exciting things that are coming to you, and with the Emperor being a major arcana card, I just really feel like this is a new start. This is just coming into your life finally, but I do feel like with the Three of Wands that you've probably been having these ideas, putting these things out there, and you really can almost like taste them. Like you see these amazing things coming to you on the horizon, and you can really picture how they are going to make it into your life. And you're doing whatever work or taking whatever action this week as well. You're taking the action that is needed in order to actually receive these things. So rest assured that the intuitive action is just going to really happen. You're going to be really super open to receiving the messages and receiving as well your manifestations. So, and if you are wondering, like if you are worried about being open, really call upon the Queen of Pentacles, really call upon the energy, and ask, say even in the morning or write in your journal each day, and just say like, I'm open to receiving this. I'm deserving of receiving this energy and of receiving all of the manifestations that I've asked for. Like I am welcoming them in, I am receiving them. I have these things, I'm so grateful and thankful for having these things and for being open to receiving them. So make sure that you remain open throughout this time as well, because you don't want to get too caught up on the end goal and not be grateful for what you already have, because that may become a blockage for you for actually making those intuitive actions and then actually seeing in the physical world your manifestations coming to life. So that's important this week as well. Be sure to have a practice where you are consistently, being grateful for what you have, which also in turn automatically opens you up to receiving more. So group 3, let's take a look at your oracle cards. You have confidence. Okay, so you guys are going to have the confidence to welcome this stuff in. And this Emperor card is just exuding confidence as well. Going for what you want, taking that action. All right, it says be bold. Rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. This week is going to be a week of confidence where you're going to see what you want and take it. Okay, so for many of you guys, you don't even have to worry. You're already open to receiving, and that energy is there for you. So that is the messages coming through. Next, we have adversity. See the gifts and challenge. One could be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. So this week, any adversity, any things that come into your way that are normally seen as challenges, I'm seeing that with this confidence card, you're going to kind of breeze through them because you've already been there. You already have done that. Because I feel like with adversity coming up in this reading, we're really seeing how you've really faced a lot of adversity to get to this point where you have the confidence to move forward. So this is a new start for you. So you may have previously faced a lot of loss or faced a lot of challenges and adversity, and now you are kind of getting your feet, getting yourself back up, picking yourself up, moving forward, and now you're starting to say, hey, there's a new horizon ahead, and I'm going to make the steps. I'm going to take this journey and go there, and I'm going to make it there. And this is the energy now that is surrounding you, and you're almost like entering into a new cycle and a new phase of your life where you're like going for it and you're going to be doing what you want to do. So this week is all about a new beginning and starting to take those actions that are necessary in order to really move past your challenges, your past challenges and your past adversity into a brighter future. So let's take a look at this oracle card. We have reconciliation. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. All right, you guys, you're taking the first steps. I feel like you're reconciling things within yourself. Maybe some of you are reconciling things with specific people in your life, and you are kind of either letting that go and shedding any kind of resentment that you've been holding. But either way, you're making those first steps. You're taking the first steps of love for your life, of love for yourself, and you're opening yourself up now to receiving more and more manifestations and more abundance as you're moving forward. So reconciling can really be like reconciling the adversity that you faced in the past. So we see with these cards here, having the confidence to work past the adversities, to accept the adversity, reconcile them within yourself, and take the action needed. Take the first steps to move forward and to move away from any of those past adversities that you've faced. And actually seeing, because I feel like you guys are also going to see how much those situations from your past really helped you become the confident person that you are today. Because for some of you, you may have faced something that really, the challenge made you grow stronger, made you more confident in yourself, because you're like, you know what, if I can handle that, I can handle anything. I've got this. No matter what happens, I'm ready for it. Let's do this, and reconciling can be the healing process of that, being like, okay, this is what I learned from that. Let's go, let's move forward. And really, I am seeing just like some amazing things coming your way, a new confident outlook on the world, and taking the actions, going with your intuition really this week, and taking steps and actions towards the life that you are hoping to manifest for yourself. Awesome. Okay, so let's take 1 second to do one more oracle card. We'll do a unicorn oracle card for you guys for one final message. Is there anything that I missed that Group 3 needs to know? What does Group 3 need to know? What is the final lesson here? What is the final lesson for the week moving forward for Group 3? Okay, this one definitely fell out, and we do have 2 cards here. Yay! Okay, so the first card we have is believe in yourself. See yourself doing well, and you will. You've got this, you guys. Believe in yourself. Any doubts? Okay, those are gone. Any last minute doubts that you were thinking, well, do I have this? Like, am I confident enough? You are. You've got this, okay? Believe in yourself. And lastly, we have decide. So with decide, it's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. We have to decide. This is the intuitive action. You're going to make a decision this week that's going to move you forward, and believe in yourself to make the decision, to make the right decision, because that intuition that you have, that intuition that you are going to be using, you know, go for it. That is going to be, that energy is going to be backing you this week. So you're going to have that intuitive action to make this decision and move forward. All right, you guys, this is awesome. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. Please let me know in the comments down below if this reading was helpful to you, and do give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. That helps me know that you are enjoying my content and my weekly readings especially. So I will continue to do these for you guys. And lastly, if you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. I would love that so much. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I post a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. I love you guys so much. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. I have your pile right over here for you with the Moonstone, the peach Moonstone, which is so shiny and beautiful. It does not pick up on the camera very well, but like, if you guys have not seen peach Moonstone before, or comment down below if you have. It is so beautiful. Like, I love Moonstone in general, but yeah, the peach Moonstone just has like such a beautiful color. So okay, enough about that. I have your pile right here with all of your tarot cards in them and the oracle cards. So let us see what is in store for you this upcoming week. We'll start with the tarot cards. All right, I have the 4 of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Swords. And lastly, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you guys, so there's 2 things kind of happening here. There's 2 dynamics that kind of make this week a little bittersweet, because, you know, we do have, to some extent, there's going to be maybe somebody out there who's just not too friendly this week, and we kind of have to deal with the fact that they may not be very kind to us, which is going to be very frustrating. But on the flip side to that, I'm seeing that you guys are working on something that you're going to receive some really positive feedback about, and some really good praise. So things that maybe you're really talented at, and maybe you're doing a performance of some kind, or you're presenting your work to somebody or sharing it with somebody. I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of praise for you, but it may be bittersweet because of, for whatever reason, there's some people are just not going to have your back this week, which is going to really kind of put a damper on some of the other more positive things that are happening. But rest assured that you do have a lot of positive feedback coming your way. So in matters of the heart, I'm seeing that somebody may disappoint you, you know, and sometimes this happens. We're gonna just send, you know, love their way. We may have to distance ourselves from them this week. You know, you guys may have to just kind of be prepared for some truth to come out from somebody. I'm not saying that it is actually anything majorly disruptive though. Like, it might just be kind of disappointing, really. I'm not saying that it's going to like ruin your whole week by any means, because I'm seeing at the end of the week we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that you are going to really be working on a project that is bringing you joy, bringing you abundance, bringing you really some happy vibes, and you're really good at kind of what you're working on. Maybe this is a skill that you're practicing or learning more about, and you're really going to enjoy that. I'm also seeing that for, if you are a student, you know, you're going to be working on some things or learning things this week that you just are really passionate about and interested in. So generally, the main energy of this week is the 8 of Pentacles, which just has a lot of great energy for building your career, for building a project, for working on something, for building success and abundance in your life. These are all things that are really going to be the major factor of your week. But the cards do want to give you a heads up, like, hey, you know, there's going to be maybe something that kind of hurts you unexpectedly, or maybe you are dealing from kind of some past pain that you just kind of can't get out of your head this week. So this is going to make it a lot better, knowing that you are being appreciated for your work and that your projects are coming together for you. And it's almost like you just have to keep steadily working at it, you know, keep putting your time into what you really care about and focus on that more. And then like the rest of it is just kind of it's just going to kind of be like a, well, whatever, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. This is just the way it is right now. But I'm also sensing too, like, don't let other people bring you down about something that you're really passionate about. So these could be two things that are actually related, where you feel kind of hurt because somebody is not supportive of you and what you are doing. And it's important this week to remember that what you are working on is building and growing. It's something that you are really good at. And it's something that's going to result in your personal joy, your personal happiness and success. So if other people are like maybe bringing you down about that, or disagreeing with you on it, or like fighting you on something, don't let them get in the way of your true passions and what you really want to do. This week, they may hit you with something you weren't expecting, like, you know, some more negativity. And honestly, it's like at this point, don't let other people get in your way of reaching the goals and the amazing things that you want to do, because ultimately, like, you know within your own intuition what your true passion is and what you are here to do. And it's important to work on those things, because those are going to slowly bring to you the life that you want to lead. You're not living this life for anybody except yourself. So you really have to focus on your decision. Is it really what is best for you? Because then if other people are negative around you, then, you know, you may want to either distance yourself from them, or just focus on, you know, your goals and what you want to do, and let people think what they want to think, and try not to either, maybe if you can cut them off, you know, maybe just kind of cut them off this week. Or if you can't do that, because, you know, sometimes family, we can't really just push them out of our lives completely. Not all of us can. I know that depends on how you feel about doing that. It's totally up to you how you want to handle it. But if you can't get them out of your life, you know, you may just need to be like, all right, you know, I'm going to just refocus on what I was doing, do something I'm passionate about, and, you know, let the drama kind of just fizzle out and not feed it with my focus or feed it with my own energy. So however you feel guided to kind of deal with the situation, just be prepared for that. So yeah, let's take a look at your oracle cards next. We have happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. I feel like your happiness this week is really going to come from those little tasks that you're doing, you know, that little work that you are doing to move forward. So it could even be maybe not a big project. Maybe it's just like a personal interest, like a craft, or something you enjoy doing and working on, like crocheting, like weaving a little blanket or something like that. You know, I feel like you could be doing little projects this week to just create moments of happiness for yourself, because other stuff around you might be feeling kind of stressful, or maybe there's people around you who are in conflict, and the best way to kind of move through that and to find your own happiness is in doing the things that you enjoy doing. So even though you don't want to like completely distract yourself, sometimes like a fun distraction is what you need, because in some cases you really can't do anything about how other people are feeling or what they're gonna say. You don't want that to get caught up in your heart or in your head. And so the best way to do that is to kind of just release that energy through doing something that brings you joy. And actually also these little type of things, these little crafts or like little projects you are working on as well, even if they are a big project or a little project, those little steps that you are doing towards your bigger goal, that actually helps you raise your vibration and helps you refocus your energy onto something more positive, which is ultimately going to kind of keep everybody in the negativity at bay, because you're doing your thing and you're happy with what you are doing. And then you start attracting other people into your life that are going to bring more positive energy towards you, which is great. So, all right, next we have cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. So rest assured that you may be just kind of going through a cycle this week, because it seems as though there's just like some, and again, as I mentioned before, like this is minor. I don't even think this is going to, for many of you, really like outlast this week. Or if you're coming into this week with some of these kind of feelings or thoughts about what other people have done to you in the past, even like nothing might happen this week. It may just come up for you in different ways. Like you may just be kind of working through it mentally or emotionally, and it may come up this week, and rather than kind of letting it take over you, you're going to work on things that you enjoy and do some fun things. and take it one step at a time. But really, ultimately, this is just like a short cycle. I'm even seeing that you're turning things around for yourself, and this isn't going to like last for many weeks after this. It's more just like a hiccup where you have to really just kind of like get over some things that have still been bothering you, and they're on their way like out the door. Like, you're not going to let it create, you're going to really surrender to any of these kind of thoughts, release them, and move forward with what you really love doing. Again, like, live your life for yourself and not for anybody else. So if these things are things that you are enjoying, if this is what is making you happy, like, yeah, don't worry about any people who are going to get in the way or like bring negativity to you, because you should be doing what you are enjoying to do. All right, and lastly, we have elegance. It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swans on the water, and glide. This week, just glide through this week. Go with the flow. Do what makes you happy. All right, that is the energy here. Is just do little simple things that make you happy. Keep things simple, carefree, and easy. And you're going to really just glide and go with the flow and really kind of like get through any old cycles, actually. And I'm seeing for many of you, like I said, like, I don't think that something necessarily is going to happen this week that is going to cause these thoughts to come up. They may just be kind of like cycling through as part of a release. Because I want to reread this card. It says, we are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. So just want to reiterate that, like, this is a cycle, and you're really just releasing some old fears or some old thought patterns that are just not serving you anymore. So this week is all about being open to releasing those things, releasing those fears, open to the transformation that you are kind of like cycling through another transformation. And again, like, the key here is find your happiness in these little fun things that you can do this week. Take it easy. And above all, go with the flow. You know, that's what the elegance card is all about. Like, going with the flow, gliding along the water, not letting anything bother you, you know, whatever. Kind of being above it, really, like, ultimately. All right, so let's take a look at one last oracle card. We have our unicorn oracle deck here, and one has flown out. Okay, talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. All right, so as these feelings are coming up for you this week, you know, maybe you have to revisit some of these old thoughts and feelings and things that have happened in the past. And when you revisit those things, talking about them, sharing them, that's how you can release a lot of this old energy that you just want like to be done with and want to be over. So you can do that, and you can begin that transformation by talking about your feelings. So don't hold this in anymore. Don't feel ashamed. You may just need to talk about it with somebody, and like, talk about how you're feeling. Maybe give somebody a call. Maybe keep it simple and just give your old friend a call and just like talk about it, vent a little bit, and you'll be fine. At the end of the week, you're just going to be like flowing through this week. And also like growing, you know, this is a week for growth. So that's why it's important to take it easy this week. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope you enjoyed this weekly readings that I have been doing. And if you have, please comment down below. Let me know if it resonated with you. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And lastly, if you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I post a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I do hope to see you guys back again soon, but bye for now.